Well, the promise of globalization was that it was going to be a win-win, that consumers in the rich world would get cheaper goods that they could buy more readily in their shops, and people in the poorer parts of the world would get jobs, and that those jobs would give them an opportunity to work their way out of poverty. And that promise hasn't been fulfilled, and the reason for that is because globalization and the globalized economy has worked through the prism of capitalist relations. So instead of it being a win-win, it's been an exploitation of the labour force to try to screw down the prices and the costs of production. And that means, yes, consumers have got cheaper goods, but there's been no side of the bargain held for the producers, the workers in the poorer countries. They've just been exploited rather than seeing any emancipation or any greater opportunities as a result of the globalised economy.
And has fashion and clothing been a particular example of that?
The fashion industry has been the clearest example of where globalization has failed, where capitalism, as it's globalized across the world economy, has failed to live up to the promise that it made. For women workers in particular, the idea was that through the globalized production, they would get the first jobs that they could get, really. In many countries, there aren't jobs available for women, so that these jobs in garments factories would be their step on the road to emancipation. Instead of that, they've been mired in exploitation because they've been forced to work in unsafe conditions for poverty wages, and they haven't therefore been able to see any of the fruits of that work.